We tracked three 2018 F-150s. Same 3.5 EcoBoost, same 10R80. Over the next 100,000 miles, the truck didn't change. How each one was maintained did. One went to the dealer. One went to a trusted local shop. One got serviced entirely in the driveway. There's a clear winner, and it's not the one most owners would guess. Not everything about how these three trucks were driven is identical, and anywhere that matters will tell you. This isn't a laboratory experiment, it's three real ownership histories reviewed side by side. I'm RJ, 20 years working on Fords. Here's how we judged them, and here's what 100,000 miles actually revealed. Ask 10 F-150 owners where you should get your truck serviced and you'll probably get 10 different answers. Somebody swears by the dealer. Factory parts, factory software, nothing left to chance. Somebody else swears by their local mechanic. Same quality, half the price, no upsell. And somebody swears they haven't paid a shop a dime in years and their truck runs better than both of the other guys' trucks combined. Everybody's convinced they're right. So instead of arguing about it, we compared it. 4 questions. Same 4 for every truck. Did it get the service it actually needed? What did that service cost? How good was the diagnostic capability behind it? And did the approach increase or reduce long-term risk? Keep those in mind. Everything else is detail. We reviewed every invoice, every interval, every fluid service, every repair recommendation, and every unscheduled repair across all 3 trucks. Not every category moved the needle. The ones that did are the ones we're covering. Going into this comparison, this was the truck we all expected to win outright. Factory technicians, factory software, OEM procedures on every single line item. If anyone was going to get everything right on this truck, it was going to be this one. The dealer truck got full factory procedures, OEM parts, every applicable TSB applied automatically, current software, a factory scan tool with access most shops don't have. What surprised us wasn't that the dealer cost more. It was where that extra cost actually came from. The 10R80 is the single most argued about part of this truck, and for good reason. Ford's manual leans on the phrase lifetime fluid, and that phrase is one of the more expensive ideas an owner can take literally. It means the fluid was designed to survive the warranty period under lab conditions, not necessarily the conditions your specific truck sees. That gap between what the manual implies and what the transmission actually needs is exactly where 3 philosophies of maintenance start pulling apart, and it shows up immediately in how each shop handled it. On the transmission, the dealer applied a conservative maintenance schedule, treating borderline use as severe duty by default to maximize long-term protection. Service at 40,000 miles, whether this specific truck was towing every weekend or barely leaving the neighborhood. There's real logic behind that. A dealer services thousands of trucks it will never personally track for the next decade. Defaulting to the safer interval protects against the owner they'll never meet who's really towing every weekend. It's a defensible policy. It's not just a policy built around this particular truck. Same story on the rear differential, serviced at 30,000 miles. Well ahead of the point most F-150s actually need it. None of that is wrong. It's a safety